Thank you, Premier. Good morning, everyone. It's a great day. It's the first day to be out indoor without masks. And but the downside is I can't hide my running nose or my ugly face anymore. So it's and And I know His Worship Mayor Johnston is itching to grant me and Premier honorary Red Deerians because we have been here so often. And I want to thank my colleagues, Minister Lagrange and MLA Stefan and other Central Alberta MLAs for their strong advocacy to invest in the critical infrastructure in Red Deer. The new Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center will be an important resource for suffering children. It's also an example of a civil society organization partnering with Alberta's government in a new and exciting ways. And our government is actively pursuing new ways to deliver the public infrastructure Albertans need. And when I heard about this project, I saw an opportunity to work together. As Minister of Infrastructure, I invited the Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center to submit a proposal to figure out how we could make this new facility a reality, and we did just that. And as Infrastructure Minister, I approved the Red Deer Polytechnic land lease to house the new center and arranged for government's funding to complement the Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center's donor funds and equity they have already had in place. In fact, to tell you, this project is the first of Alberta's successful unsolicited proposal framework. Congratulations to everyone who worked on this. Usually, infrastructure projects are recommended by either the municipal partners or other levels of government, MLAs, MPs. And sometimes these project proposals fall through the cracks, but when civil society and private industry come forward with good projects like this, Alberta Infrastructure will process them through this USP process. And if you all remember, recently we introduced the Alberta Infrastructure Accountability Act in the legislature, and also the 20-year strategic capital plan, which will provide the metrics for the projects and also predictability and transparency in approving infrastructure projects like this. In this particular case, the partners here, they raised the funds and they are short of infrastructure funding. So Alberta Infrastructure came forward to provide that required funding to connect the utilities. But that also came with certain conditions they have to meet with. That's how we provide that governance in administering tax, in directing taxpayer dollars to fund the infrastructure projects. And taxpayer dollars, when we put them online, we had to ensure robust grant agreements are in place. And yesterday I read that. And that agreement between the Crown and the Central Alberta Advocacy Center, and the organization promised us to meet many stringent requirements in order to access the funds approved by the government. And we are keen on supporting any viable project, not just this one, any viable project put forward by the private sector to help ensure we build the infrastructure Albertans need. My ministry has established the new Alternative Capital Financing Partnerships Office division within infrastructure, whose focus is to pursue alternative funding to build and maintain infrastructure that save taxpayers' dollars or generate revenue. There is a lot of untapped potential for investors and problem solvers in this area. So we are looking to industry and organizations to come to us with groundbreaking solutions and opportunities to invest. Together, we can provide Albertans with world-class infrastructure to support their needs and house the vital programs and services they require. Thank you again for to Red Deer Polytechnic to host us twice in a week's time here. It's been a pleasure for me to spend time here in Red Deer. Congratulations on moving ahead with your Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center. And I look forward to making the milestones along with you in the future weeks and months. Now I would like to invite the chair of the Polytechnic, Red Deer Polytechnic to give his remarks. Thank you.